Hello, everybody. This is Elijah Keating from WisdomSeekers.net. Again, .net because it's not .com. And this is for air, which includes Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And it's for June 30th to July 6th, 2019. And wow, has this year ever flown. Half the year's gone. We're moving into the next half. And what does that give us? The first card I pulled was time to reflect. And it is time to think, sit back and think. Well, if you've got the time to sit back and think, the way the energy's been moving, there isn't a lot of time just to breathe deep. So, and I've been telling everybody this week, try to be in the moment, all right, in this moment, because in this moment everything is fine. And why do you want to be in this moment? Well, for the last, since 89, I think it is, or 87, when we had the Great Convergence, the energy's been shifting and growing and changing and pushing and nagging and being a bit cranky until 2012, and I would have thought it would have started going the other way. But that was just the beginning. And the more energy that's coming in, the more there's crankiness. And that's a really nice, polite, extremely polite way of saying what's going on in the world. But it is. The old energies being asked to leave, and it's going out kicking, screaming, and yelling, and complaining volubly. And the new energy's coming in, unsettled, not sure of itself. And we have to deal with it. Because a lot of the times it is through us that we create the change. So, you know, even with the cards are wonderful, it just means that the energy is winning. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy. And I suspect this week is no different from the other three I've read for: the water, fire, and earth that I've read for already. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be an easy week. I think it's going to be a wonderful week, but not necessarily easy. And the first card for air is Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is all about intuition and allowing yourself to follow your intuition. Is that easy for air? Probably not. But I can do it, so if I can do it, other people can learn how to do it. And I suspect there's a lot of psychics out there who have a lot of air in their symbols and signs. But it's very important that we listen to our intuition now. It's very important to follow that. And what covers it? The High Priestess. And what does the High Priestess do? Well, she's obviously would be an air if you're going to find a High Priestess, because she sees things and knows things and thinks about things from a higher level. Balanced, maybe not, because she has a bad rep, but I suspect it's because she sees things and doesn't say anything, because she knows you only understand and can accept to the level of your comprehension. And because she comprehends far higher, then she just sits and smiles and watches. That air is what we are getting to do. What is behind us? Well, this is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is, of course, a horrible card for people. It's a feeling of having been raped and treated abominably, left alone in your hardest moments. But that's what pushed us forward. That's what made us who we are. That's what created the magic of who we are now. So just below us, we have reached the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands, as a general rule, is a celebration card. In this case, I'm going to call it a card of things coming together and comprehending, because it's very close to the High Priestess. So we comprehend we have aha moments. We know what's going on. And that in itself is very positive. So, and it's a good feeling. I love my aha moments. I would not trade my life for them, but I sure would like to have a lot more of them. And what's just in front of us? The Princess of Swords. And what does that mean? You got it. More change. And the Princess of Swords is this inner child, and the inner child brings up the subconscious to lets us let go of that which hurt and caused us to become guarded and fearful. So change, it's good. But this card, this is the Two of Wands, is a card of, again, choosing change. We're looking back on our life and realizing that we did really good, actually, but now it's time to change a little bit. Now it's time to believe in a bit of magic, and we can do what we used to do, but we have to do it in a way that allows us to bring in the magic, bring in our own joy. And what can we do with a Seven of Wands? We're very capable of handling just about anything we want to. We have the tools, we have the self-confidence, as long as you have allowed yourself to deal with the dark or the shadow side. And how are we going to end? Well, we got the Nine of Cups. We were the only ones to get the Nine of Cups this week. And the Nine of Cups is being on cloud nine, being very happy. It's also the wish card. So make a wish. All right? So life may not be as simple, but it should be good. And simple, well, spirituality, that's a little bit funny, because in the Razor's Edge, which we are all walking at the moment, simple is most likely the best answer. Occam's razor, right? And the most likely answer is the simplest answer. So look for the simplest answer, and the simplest answer is being in the moment. Allowing yourself to breathe, loving yourself, and allowing others to do that which suits them, even though you know it's complete disaster. That would be the High Priestess. But they are on a journey, and they will eventually be where you are. All right? So it's time to reflect. It's time to go inwards. So it's time to allow the magic to come out. And the last card is challenge your perception. And that would be allowing the magic to come out, allowing magic to be real. And magic is real. We might have everyday magic. It might be the smell of coffee before you wake up. It might be that you wake up and you're looking forward to going to work today, and that in itself is magical. Or it might be simply you look out the window and you see the most wonderful view you've ever seen. That in itself is magic. And then on the other side, it could be you open up your Visa at everything's paid and you thought you owed $5,000. That is huge magic. Is it possible? Actually, yes. So good luck. Namaste. Namaskar.